Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 215. I'm really excited for this one. I am recording it a few hours later than usual because I'm really sick. But I just kind of warmed up a little bit. I recorded One Piece before this, but I have a fever, been coughing a lot, just not feeling so hot. But I'm going to be trying not to cough or sniffle or anything too much throughout this video. I think I did pretty okay through the One Piece video. But I'm excited for this because in those few hours that I've been up and not recorded, I've really been avoiding spoilers. Anytime anybody I know starts talking about it or anything, I just yoink out of there. The only thing I think I maybe saw, or maybe they were talking about something else, was that this chapter was really good. And lately I've been trying to stay as positive as I can about the series, though I feel like I have some very valid criticisms of some of the stuff that's happened recently. But even though I've been trying to stay positive, a lot of people have just been shitting on the series. So to hear people saying something good about this chapter has me really excited for what we could get. So where we left off last time was that Izuku now has multiple quirks. I guess we'll get to the other ones eventually, but the main new one he has is the Black Whip one. And I thought that was all fine because it gives a bit more variety for Horikoshi to work with in the future. And I don't want to say anything's like bad in the moment. You gotta wait and see where things are going, you know. Something's not good or bad right now, it just might seem that way because it's leading to something better. So we'll see how things go, we'll see how things end up, but I can say I don't like that he immediately just pulled out and started using the Black Whip, like actually successfully using it. He had to learn to punch things with extra power. So because of the amount he had to learn for that, it seems so odd that he would just be able to grab things with the Black Whip. It would seem like for him to move it or control it, since it's not necessarily a natural thing he was born with and he's already in his late teens, it seems very odd for him to just be able to actually use it and control it like right from the start. But hopefully that's not the case. Like I said, it was bad in the moment for the end of last chapter, but we don't know if it's heading somewhere good. But either way, I'm excited. I'm optimistic because I feel like this one's going to be good from what I've heard. So let's read. I'm no longer afraid of my power. This is my power, or this power is my ally. The words All Might said to me, you can become a hero. The time we spent together at the beach. Control my heart. My origin. Simply remembering that is enough to make me feel like I can do anything. The confidence given to him by All Might. Chapter 215, the final stage of the battle. Horikoshi Koe. Okay, excited. Let's go. Get me to the next page. Come on, sight. That black stuff came out again, says Vlad King. Wait, says All Might. Why, says Aizawa. Something clearly different from before. He most likely relied on young Uraraka's quirk so that he could focus on his own. Young Midoriya, what happened in these last few minutes? Honestly, what the hell are you? Says Shinso, dodging out of the way. Was that rampage a few minutes ago just a bluff? I wish I could take back my feelings. Okay, and then the Black Whips seemed to snap. They vanished, and we see Bakugo looking on as well. Ouch. They disappeared in an instant, and I've got this tingling pain inside my body. Alright. It's been drastically strengthened compared to when I was using it, he thinks. My body isn't keeping up with with my enhanced quirk. This isn't a power I can use at 20% maximum output. I can tell by this sensation. This power is meant to be used in the future when I become able to handle One for All completely. Only then will I finally be able to use it. Shinso's running away. But even so, Air Force is still unstable. I'd be afraid of another uncontrolled discharge. 8%. There's no way he'll get caught by my brainwashing in this situation, thinks Shinso. I need to keep my distance. Sorry, Minoma. Recently, it seems he's added long-distance attacks to his arsenal. If we show even the slightest opening, it'll be a repeat of the last match. He'll break right through us. So it's decided then. Midoriya will be our top priority. Either way, we need to stop him from roaming free or we'll have no chance. I'm counting on you, Shinso. Truth be told, Midoriya is a good choice to go after because he's really smart and creative in these situations. But honestly, I think one of the smartest ones to go after and make sure you stop would, believe it or not, be Mineta, given that his power is really good for capture. But either way, you managed to create an opening for me, and yet, I won't let things end like this. Okay, we have Uraraka knocking away a pipe and having it float. Alright. Poltergeist isn't hitting her, thinks Monoma as he's wrapped up. It's almost been 5 minutes since the battle began, and your copies only last for 5 minutes, Monoma. But what if I was just pretending it's 5 minutes, and have actually extended the limit to 10? If I were to suddenly assault you, do you think you could beat me on your own? Then she lifts up her fist. She's still wary of Shinso's brainwashing. Well, aren't you a sharp one? Ah, that's smart, she isn't answering because of that. By the way, do you know how many quirks I can copy at once? She looks back at him. I've confirmed Yanagi's poltergeist in Kodai's size. Strategically speaking, the last would be Shinso's. 3. Huh. So you think that because I've got 3 watches I can only make 3 copies? And he starts laughing even more. Well then, if I was simply pretending, it would be 3, but I've become able to copy 4. Then, what would you do? There are many different quirks I can copy. Although I can't activate multiple quirks at once, there are quirks with lasting effects, and other than the ones that directly affect the human body, they tend to remain. For example, Kodai's size. Once I make the nut bigger, even if I activate another quirk, the nut will remain enlarged. Sorry, I'm a child. Still don't get it. If I said I would fire, would that ring a bell? This is the supporting character's final act of desperation, and we hear a clang. Did he do something to Deku? But even so, she thinks, I need you to do me a favor, Uraraka. If I try to fight him head-on, I can't win. But in that case, I'll bring this battle to my specialty. Shinso's heading for the other three's location. He wants to drag Midoriya into their battle. The pressure exerted by Shinso in a melee battle constricts on his enemies like chains. He's catching up fat, and then we see things stopping. Inizuku gets nailed in the face. Twin impact. At any point where there's an impact, it'll trigger a second, even stronger impact. Back then, he activated Shota's quirk in that instant. My apologies for being captured first, Shinso. I do hope this created an opening for you. Monoma. And then Nirengeki nails Mineta. Good, get out of here. Mineta! Now that I've grown accustomed to your movements, capturing you's simple. People call me a master of dexterity. Alright, now that we've captured one, the rest will be easy. And Reiko starts raining stuff on Mina. That's a badass facial panel. Ashido, she's in trouble. Kirishima caring about his friend. Shinso did a good job keeping his distance, says Kamakiri. They could actually do it. A comeback. Don't forget, keep it in your heart. Your origin. And Izuku's rushing at him. He grabs the capture cloth and pulls Shinso in. Reiko, says Yui, and Reiko gets chopped in the back of the head. And then Uraraka's jumping toward Kodai to bring her arm into Mineta's balls. I'll get close to Shinso. Uraraka, you take care of Monoma. When you're done, go help the other two. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Kodai, Yana... And then he gets cut off. Mina uppercuts him. I'll definitely win, says Izuku. His trust in his predecessors and confidence in his friends drew out this victory. This better be like... gosh. I can't say that this one was good either. Like, this better be like sort of a bullshit misdirect, you know? In order to make us think that they're about to win when they're actually about to lose. Because it honestly makes absolutely no sense for Izuku's team to win here. It's good that Izuku can't really use the Black Whip powers yet, but the explanation for it isn't really that solid when the explanation could just be like he doesn't know how to use it yet because he's never used it, he didn't grow up as a kid with it, and he has to learn from scratch. That would make a lot more sense than him not being able to use it until he masters One for All. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see if there's another page, because sometimes there is. Nope, can't say this was good either. Izuku's team should definitely not win this, like, at all. So, yeah, I don't know. This arc has just been a mess. I try to stay positive, and like before round 3 of this, you guys know I've read the entire series. I've never had a negative thing to say about Boku no Hero Academia. This series has basically been flawless in my eyes, but round 3, the Ida stuff was kind of eh. Round 4, absolute trash. There's no saving round 4. Round 4 was terrible. There was no writing at all. He was like, let's just get through it and ruin all the characters we can. In round 5, there's been redeeming parts, but you have to wait and see where it's going. Like I said, you can't just say something's bad right now without seeing where it's leading to. But it doesn't look like it's leading anywhere positive, especially if Izuku's team wins. Then I don't know. This round, it's just not been fun to read this round. Or last round, of course, because last round wasn't even really a thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a mess again. Don't know how I'm feeling about it. I'm like very, very conflicted. Because as a single chapter, I can't say in the end, because of the way it ended, the ending kind of made me feel like I don't know if it was that enjoyable a chapter by itself. I'd like to see where it's going and hope it's going somewhere really, really good. But at the same time, I'm just not given a lot of positivity about this chapter. So I guess we'll have to wait and see where it goes. But Izuku's team should definitely not win this. It's kind of nonsense for them to win this. So we'll have to see where things go. I guess like if you didn't like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my reactions. Do it. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there, stuff for the channel, or talk to you there. And yeah, if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord about this series or anything else, just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.